So it's white to break then, in what he hopes will be the last frame of the match. 4-2 he leads, 1 from victory. Walden needs the remaining 3. And that's not a great break-off.
Well, that's a great pot to the centre. He's got this red here into the right corner pocket. There's just signs here that defending champion is beginning to find his feet. I think he's had enough for the, as we said, the rubbish he's been playing early on. No disrespect to Jimmy, but it wasn't great, was it? So he knows he's going to have to pick up here. It's amazing how it focuses the mind when you're 2 or 3 frames behind in the best of 9.
And that 60-plus break in the previous frame will have given him a little bit of confidence. Some much-needed table time.
11.
Well, that one goes, but he's just running into the other red. He wanted to avoid that. The red is nearest to with the cue ball there. That's the one he wanted to avoid. He was hoping to be a little bit higher up the table with the cue ball. He might play the one that's directly above the black here. Just use the pack to hold for the black, but he's now looking at this red, I think, to the left middle. He can, well, he's looking at the one I nominated first.
12.
But he's lost the cue ball. Now this is a tough pot. I'm not quite sure what he can do with this. I think he can only just drop this in. There's no way he can screw back off this black. So yes, he's on the black, but he's out of position really.
Nineteen. Walden 19.
Didn't want the full ball cannon on the red.
Ricky Walden 1.
Well, that's a great touch from Jimmy there. Well, unfortunately for him, he's just turned the red over slightly, and this is a possible pot to the centre here for Ricky. He's got to hit it clean though. Downward striking, as you can see. He has hit it clean, but has he potted it? Oh, well, Jimmy got away with that one a little bit.
Well, that didn't go as planned for Walden. Wanted the cue ball tight to the cushion. White eyeing up this red to left centre. Very tough, acute angle. Big shot this. And he's pushed it to the far jaw. Well, it wasn't easy. A lot more difficult than it might have appeared. Not much of the pocket to aim for there. And of course, if Walden can go on to clinch this frame and move to within one of Jimmy White, the pressure switches around. White will begin to wonder whether he can finish the job off. He's had a couple of half chances to do so. 4-1 up, first in frame 6, Mr. Blue. And Walden made his best break of the match to close the gap. And another opportunity here to move to within just one frame.
Yeah, I think Ricky would have preferred that pink to have gone onto the black spot, actually. He's got a slight kick there. Just about got on the blue. Well, he is on the blue, but he's slightly to the wrong side. But yes, it would have been much easier if the pink had gone onto the black spot, but he's going to have to concentrate on the blue now. He's got 2 or 3 reds in the open here, but he's going to have to build this break.
Covers the blue spot, so
13.
blue goes to the black spot, which helps Walden out.
14.
And he is beginning to look a little more at home out there now. Struggled really quite badly in the early stages.
Yeah, he's just popped out the arena after frames, hasn't he, in the last half an hour or so. Obviously given himself a good talking to, because he wouldn't have been happy at all. Oh, hang on, Paul. Blue onto the blue spot.
19.
So, as you say, though, Phil, looking much better now. Again, as we mentioned a couple of frames ago, he's just got to try and put a little bit of pressure onto Jimmy. He's the defending champion. Well, it wasn't exactly clean. He's took the red in the corner. That's why he's short on the blue. I can tell you the winner of this match will play the winner of John Astley or Robert Milkins. I don't think they're up till tomorrow, actually. I don't think Ricky's looking too far ahead at the moment. And Jimmy's just waiting for another chance.
Five.
Well, difficult to see where the next red's coming from, because he's fairly straight on the green and the yellow here, unless he tries to drop in behind this red near the right hand middle. That's what he's attempted to do, but of course he's got to get the other side of the blue here, but this looks fairly straight. He can pop the red, but it's no good to him really. He can only probably take the extra 5 points. There's no way that he can get into the pack, and he's not over the winning line yet in this one. Now I don't know whether he can force this in and get the right side of the blue. If he tries to force it, he could miss this. That's a great shot, well played. He has given himself an angle. He just needs to hit the gap here between the pink and the black, really. Little gentle nudge should open them up. Well, he's caught the pink. That's not good. He needed to avoid the pink there and hit the reds just beyond them.
Looks like end of break then. Still 67 remaining. Walden's lead 55. Well, thickly it goes. It's very, very thin cut indeed. But Walden may feel it's worth the risk. So close is he to clinching this frame. Red and a highish value colour would suffice. But he undercut it. It was very tough, particularly with the rest. So half a chance here for White to get back into this frame.
Yes, and both pink and black available here. Just float this one in. Always underhit it. Anything but that. If he goes too far, he's on the black. Will he take the pink on? Well, when the players in these situations, they're at the table. They want to try and win the frame and the match if they can. Well played. Well, okay, he was slightly out of position, but that was a good pot. And if you can get amongst the reds at this end, I mean, okay, there's a lot to do here for Jimmy White, but they're all potable. He knows that this is a great chance to take out the match. But at the moment, he hasn't quite got that cue ball under control, but he can drop this in for the pink or the black here. Well played. Yes, there's the red awkward that's on the top cushion. There's the blue near the back cushion. But again, if he gets in behind them properly, and the brown is perfect to get onto the blue, this could suddenly unfold into a very good chance here.
17.
Well, especially if you can put the black onto its own spot with this shot. After this red, I should say, because that would help with the last red.
25.
Well, this will be a test of character.
Yeah, he's got to go for this, and if it goes in, what a chance. We've seen plenty of these wobbled in the past, though. He's got it.
20.
Well played. He's got a perfect angle just to drop this black in for the yellow. And I say, just in behind the brown for the blue. I think this is going to be about blue to pink. Well, the chance is here for Jimmy White. Can he take it?
33.
It would be one of the finest wins of his recent career. White having slipped outside the top 50 in the last few seasons to beat the defending champion at a major ranking event would be a major feather in his cap.
But he's lost the white there. The adrenaline is flowing. He's overdone it. He's definitely played on the green to its own corner pocket. Now the big question is, will he take this green on? He could cut it in and possibly get close to this brown. Man, again, he's at the table. Do I try and win the match here? Do I just wait?
27 the difference.
He'll be a little bit annoyed with himself there, Phil, obviously, because, as you know, there's all these players are looking to try and win the frame and match at these sort of situations, but oh, he's having a good look at this. I mean, it will pot. I think he might be going for this. Great shot. Now, where's the white going to finish? It's looked good. He's around the back of the black. That's excellent. Well, he still needs another good pot here. And it's not easy from brown to blue. Well, I'm with you, Phil. I'm just checking the scoreboard here. Actually, I'm just looking at... Actually, Jimmy does... My apologies. Jimmy needs a snooker. I thought he had enough. He could clear, or with the ones he could clear, to win.
42.
I do believe that it's right. He's 20 points behind. I wonder if Jimmy's looked at the scoreboard here. Is his scoreboard correct?
I don't think the scoreboard is correct. Well, I'm not sure that White thinks it is anyway.
Well, it might be our calculations actually, but it's pretty obvious that then Jimmy actually needs a snooker. I thought he could win with the clearance. I wasn't looking at the scoreboard, I was just looking at the balls on the table. But he might have gifted the chance back to Ricky here. Where's that cue ball? I'm just with you here. I'm just thinking about the situation here, Phil. I know what you're thinking is the fact that why didn't he play the snooker with the last red?
5.
I just wonder if these... has he checked the scoreboard here? Has he gone this far to lay the snooker?
Well, we're about to find out.
Well, if he pots this pink, our graphic must be wrong. Well, it must be wrong. Because
It didn't make any sense that White required a snooker there. The way in which he played the break, he was going for the clearance to steal the frame.
yeah, our graphic is definitely wrong.
So this is a chance for the match.
18 frame in the match.
And it's gone in. Well, there we go. A bit of drama there with the scoreboard, which was wrong. It showed that White needed a snooker. He didn't. He needed a clearance. And he's produced victory there. And what a victory it is for the Whirlwind. 5-2 over the defending champion Ricky Walden, who leaves the arena with a rueful smile. His title defence ended at the first hurdle here in Wuxi. And Jimmy White, in contrast, all smiles. And why wouldn't he be? That is a terrific win for the veteran Whirlwind by 5 frames to 2.